Hey guys, so this star is weird. The show is weird. The main character is weirder. But, I'm still interested. So let's go with it. So this is the review for Star, Season 1, Episode 2. The Devil You Know. Now, the episode starts off with the ladies meeting up with the manager, producer, the man that Carlotta doesn't want them to deal with. And, he's just... This guy's a creep. This guy's a creep. And who he is a creep from the start. Jahil is just one of those people that that he has an ulterior motive. He wants Star. He looks like he's more so tolerating the other ladies, but he wants Star. Andrea just has his look of, okay, so what can you do for me? I actually know this business, so you're not going to go and pull a fast woman. Now, what are you going to do to give us exposure? Because we're not signing with you yet. If you're going to manage us or show that you could possibly manage us, you need to show us that you can pull up the stops. We're not contributing anything because we don't have any money. We don't have any money, so you're going to have to come up with it. You're going to have to, we need a demo. We need a place to go and perform the demo. Then we need a stage to actually do a performance so that we can be seen. He's like, don't worry, I got all of that. Who do you think you're talking to? Again, like I said, I think he's just borderline tolerating her. She said, you know what, I'm done with this. I'll go and be with her little boyfriend. What's his name, Derek? And they go, they have sex. During their little rendezvous, the important thing to note is that she talks about how, of course, she doesn't have a good relationship with her father and that her mother is dead. His mother is also dead, so he's like, oh wow, we have this bonding experience. Mind you, he's still living with his grandma, so... This girl's like, boy, who's that? I hear another voice. I know you got someone in your room. I know it. Don't play me. Don't play yourself either, but don't play me. Anyway, after that, Alexandra goes into the beauty salon and she's walking side to side. Been here all day, baby. No. And they're like, hey, what you do? Who have you been doing? Not what have you been doing. Who have you been doing? They're like, mind your business. Mind your business. Now, the thing is that right now Simone's having a lot of issues because she's still having nightmares with regards to what happened with her stepfather. And Star's trying to let it be known, you can't tell anyone. If you tell anyone, we're screwed. The reason why we're still here, the reason why all this is working is because we've kept tight-lipped. We're not letting anyone know our situation. Be quiet. Don't say a word. You hear me? Don't mess this up for us. I'm like, yeah, I don't see this ending too well. But the thing is, everyone knows at this point that Jahil's still working with the girls. And Carlotta was not pleased. She's not pleased. She's not excited about that. And because she's not excited about that, she's like, I need to make another visit. Boom! He opens up the door. Boom! She was like, what? He was like, what are you doing? What's going on? I know what you're trying to do. He's like, he presses Carlotta against the wall. I'm like, ooh, they did it before. They did the nasty. I know it. I see it in their eyes. They're so close. But like, don't do it. He was just snoring some coke a moment ago. He is a drug addict. Drug addict. He just needs his next big star so that he can fuel his drug habits. That's the real thing. And, Carlotta lets it be known, I'm not going to let you do what you did to Star's mother. Remember, you're the one that got her hooked on drugs and then she died. He said, well, you can go and try to stop me, but I'll go and let them know why they didn't stay with you. I'm like, plot line. I'm actually intrigued. What did you do, or what did you not do? Now, while they're there in the salon, there's this... They're all kind of talking about this song that's coming on, and they're like, oh, Alexandra, you know this song? It's like, of course I know older music. Stop it. You need to stop it. But she lets it be known, look, the song's fire, and I actually, listened to the song when I was a little girl. We see the flashback, and we see that her mother, of course, at that time was alive. Her mother is being played by the notorious Naomi Campbell. And it's just like, what are you doing, doll? What are you doing, doll? Stop that. Now, mind you, in the salon, everyone's getting down, and they start voguing, doing all this stuff. And next thing we know, I'm like, I'm looking at this like, Lee Daniels really got free reign with this show. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now Alexandra gets in it as well, and once she's voguing, do all that stuff, because all of them were doing it, she gets on the floor. I'm like, baby girl, I know this is a dream sequence, and I get that's how we're going to do a lot of this stuff's going to be dream sequences about them chasing their dreams and just how they process things and how, and I guess an artist processes things compared to everyday person. But guess who's there? Mommy and Daddy, Naomi and Ronald. And they're not pleased. They're like, little girl, if you don't get yourself off that floor, I'm going to tell you, if you don't get yourself off that floor, I'm going to tell you real quick and fast and in a hurry. Get. And this is where they find out, ooh, you be lying. So not only were you lying, so Star's over. You know, Simone's just like, oh, let it be. Star's like, no, we've been struggling and dealing with all this mess while you had a rich father and your mother's still alive. So not only could you have financed this if you really wanted to, you decided to make us do this the hard way and lie to us completely. And you thought we'd be okay with that. Who do you think you... Anyway, it was funny when Lawrence closed the curtain because Naomi gave him a look like, boy, if you so eavesdropping, I'll tell you what. Now, Carlotta's just like, oh, you with the fried tips. Shut up, you little hussy. I'm like, oh. Wait, so Starks, you've had mouth for everyone else, but not for Naomi. Interesting. Yeah, but they're basically telling Alexandra, you need to come back home, you need to take care of your mother. Because that's the other thing, she's taking care of her mom. She's what, 16, 17, 18 max? And no, we'll say she's 16. She's taking care of her mom because her father is going cheating, sleeping around, do whatever he wants to do, looking down on everyone. And it's just like, no, you have a place. I'll go, and if you want to do the music thing, you can do the music thing in London. We can go back to London. It'll be beautiful. It'll be darling. It's just like, no, I'm over it. I'm tired. I don't want to do it. You guys can go. It's like, well, we'll be staying at the W, and we expect you to be on the plane when we leave. It's like, oh, well, I won't be. Now, Star's like, I'm going to go and talk to your father. Your father's going to go and hear from you about us getting a record deal, or you're going to do it yourself. Alexandra's like, no, that's not going to happen. Star said, you fake and you phony. How dare you go? You lied about your mother being dead. And of course, this is when, what is it? When Derek or Drew, whatever his name is, comes into the scene, which has us looking like, oh God. And she just was having sex with him and they were bonding over their dead mother. She's like, we've been doing things the hard way. Yes, it's your money, but how dare you go and do this to us? You're doing a little bit too much. Now, the thing with all that is, we switch over to Jahil, and he's doing whatever he can to try and make some money. Now, he goes, of course, back to his nephew, and I'm guessing maybe it's his sister? Maybe it's his sister? You know, to his nephew and his nephew's mom, which may be his sister. I'm assuming it's his sister. And he needs some money because he's going to finance this girl group. Now, they look at him like, first of all, you couldn't finance anything because your accounts are drained. Why are they drained? Because you're a drug addict. We don't trust you. We don't trust you. First of all, you did some terrible business stuff, so that's why you have to go and cover the cost. But along with that, you are crooked, you are no good, you are an addict. We are not going to listen to you. No. As soon as he leaves, you're like, oh, you know, she's actually good, and we can actually make some money off of her. The mom said, you know what? A white girl singing R&B and not sounding half bad, she could be atrocious, but as long as she can make a hit, she can still be a star. Sad but true. I said, Lee Daniels, I see what you're doing with this show. I really see what you're trying to do with this show. Now, Carlotta is talking with Lawrence, and Lawrence is trying to give her a pep talk. It's like, maybe you need to go to church. You need to put this to God because this is too much for you to handle right now. It was just like, oh, so where'd you get that from? You. And it's like, well, let me go and get you a little Xanny, you know, some little perks. I'll get you something to make you a little nice. Because you see me, I couldn't be walking around here with that attitude that I've always had. I need to go and help myself, and I help myself to a little bit of Xanny perks. I'll get that for you too. I'm like, oh God, with Simone in the house? Well, they don't know that she has issues yet. But I'm thinking, if these two, if the mother died from a drug overdose, which seems like that's probably what happened, I wouldn't have anything in that house. I wouldn't have any type of cigarettes. I wouldn't have alcohol. Would not have marijuana. Wouldn't have pills. I mean, these should be the staples, but Carlotta isn't really thinking right now. Then we have Andrea talking to her father, and her father's just doing a little guilt trip that he seems to be really good at doing. You know, your mother needs you, your mother misses you, your mother wants you, your mother loves you, and you need to come back for her. So, you get to go and do whatever you want, but you expect your daughter to do better. Interesting. Messed up, but I guess it's remotely interesting. It's definitely messed up, but it's still remotely interesting. She said, you know, I'm going to think about it. He's like, yeah, go and... But she said, what about my girls? Oh, they're trash. I'm like, you know you're black, right? You know you're black, right? How are you talking to people like that? Wow, the money really changes some people. And Star is eavesdropping, and then it's kind of a mixed bag, because on one hand, Alex defends the girls, but on the other hand, she also says, you know, I'll think about coming back. So then Star just leaves us like, oh, I'm tired of this chick right now. So she's going to go and try and make it on her own. She calls up Jahil and lets it be known, look, this is what's been going on. Alex actually has a rich daddy. No, Rollin, what's his face? Yeah, that's her father. And now, we've been doing all this hard work, and yet she's rich and she's low. She could have the record deal. She could have all of that by herself. So I don't know what's really going on right now. But what I do know is I don't trust her. She is a snake, and I need you to go and get us a deal. It's like, what do you mean? Well, you have your connection. Look, you're supposed to be going and helping us. Either you can help us or you can't. Well, I couldn't get the money. Oh, you can't get the money? Alright, so I'm going to go and find someone else that can do it. I'm just going to go back to the source like I was planning to do in the first place. But thanks, but no thanks. Star is a little extra. I get you have to be extra or else you're flat. But Star definitely isn't necessarily coming off as authentic. Star is coming off like she's been around a lot of black people, a lot of minorities, period. And so this is the type of persona she just kind of came up with. It's like, this is the person who she feels like she has to be, because no one else around her is acting like that. So that's why it always comes off as fake when someone who's white acts stereotypical what black's supposed to be. Alex talks to her mom, and her mom does the whole guilt trip. Mind you, the whole time the mom is buzzed. And I'm thinking, Lord, is she squeezing that poor little puppy? And Alex says, you know, it's not fair. You know, Daddy don't listen to me. Daddy won't help me pursue my dreams. Like, I'll make him do it. No, but it's not right, because you're still drinking. He's still doing whatever he wants to do. And you're supposed to be getting better. You're supposed to be separated from him. You're supposed to be good. But now you're back with him. You're on with him. You're off with him. Like, I can't do this with you guys. I can't do this. I can't do this. This show is better to me when I'm actually talking about it than I'm watching it. Interesting. So like I said, the cast is actually a solid cast. I'm interested in all of them. It's just some of the plot lines, the storylines, it's just like, but the cast is solid. And I do like the music, even though the random, musical outbreaks, I'm like, oh, come on, at least with Empire it had a purpose. But, alright. Star decides she's going to go straight to the source. She goes to Rolland, and they meet at a bar. She says, you know what, we're garnering a lot of attention, so maybe we could go and somewhere else a little bit more private. Because Star wants to do whatever it takes to make it. That is her motto. She comes off as that type of person where it's like, I'm going to make it with or without you. So you better be on the train or off the train. Either way, the train's still going to go. Carlotta talks with Tyrese. Sorry, don't know his name. We'll call him Reverend. I know Tyrese wanted to play a role like this all his life. I just know it. I just know it. And they have a little thing going on, and they trade compliments. It's like, oh, I love you and appreciate you for helping me out and helping out my family. Oh, and I love and appreciate you for saving me from myself. Because I'm assuming she probably had a drug issue herself, or just lost her way when she lost the kid. She probably had a drug issue herself, which caused her to lose the kid. It's just a lot. This is a lot. This show's actually pretty heavy. I'm like, dang, this is a pretty heavy subject matter. At least with Empire, it was kind of overall lighthearted and whimsical. But this show was heavy. That's why I realized it was. This show is heavy in contrast. We see Naomi come into the hotel room, Mind you, Star is in the bathroom. She's in the tub, of course naked, having a bubble bath. I'm like, what type of... This man, Ronald is watching Love and Hip Hop. Of all things, he is watching Love and Hip Hop and is calling it trash. Even... He's calling... And he looked at his wife as if, why are you here? How'd you get in? What are you doing here? What's good? She's like, I am tired of you. I'm like, if you're tired of him, then leave. And try not stumbling on your way out, because we know you're drunk. Star just has to look up. So, are you going to go because we had things to do? Next, we have this strip club scene, and this grand dame, this aging grand dame, come in there looking like she's supposed to be some type of Eartha Kitt. Until we zoom in on the face. I was like, oh, she has a great body. I don't care how old she is. She has a great body. I'm not saying that like, oh, I'm just saying that like, oh, look at her. Keeping it, oh. But, apparently she's supposed to be to Hill's little, I don't know, what's the word for it? Bank, money machine, sugar mama. There it is, his sugar mama. And the thing with that is that he's being watched. He's being watched by Carlotta's daughter, which makes sense because she's like, let me go and stand in the corner right here and watch this man so I can go report back to my mother to see what type of mess he's trying to plot and scheme. His goal is to get money, of course, to finance the girl group. And he convinces her. She says, you know what, you always ask me for money, nothing else, nothing else. I'm like, ugh, he's not going to give you anything else. He's a drug addict, but I don't think he's going to go that far. But she did request a kiss. She said, I'll give you whatever you need, but I want something in return. I'm like, okay. So she's like, give me a kiss. He gave her one on the cheek. I was like, okay. Give me one on the lips. I'm like, oh God, please don't let this be long. It was like 3 seconds. I was like, that was 3 seconds too many. But I get it. He's trying to do something. I wouldn't have done it. That Star is... What is Star? Jesus. Star is kind of going through it right now because she's been plotting, scheming, but she's not paying attention to her sister. Simone is also having issues. Simone keeps waking up at night screaming, and Carlotta wants to know why, and that's when Star comes, which I'm sure someone probably will have ratted her out, told herself if Star didn't get there. And this is where we see Alex try to leave. And Carlotta says, you know what, I'm going to stop you right there, because you two are immature. I'm going to fix this right now. I'm going to help you two help yourselves. Come here with me. So you're really leaving? Yeah. And this is where Alex actually sounds like a human being. I'm sorry and I appreciate everything you did. I'm sorry that I lied to you. I did what I thought was best for me, and I'm just listening to music right now, maybe trying to find another girl group. Is that what I really want to do? No, but I don't know what else to do. And it's like, okay, so you're still going to leave. Yeah, I'm still going to leave. I'm thinking, you're not going to leave. We know you're not going to leave, so what are you going to do? She goes and meets her parents who are squabbling and clearly can't stand to be around each other, or at least Rollin can't. And Alex finally bosses up and tells her, look, you, I don't need this. You see this? I don't need it. Take it back. Take it back. All. I don't want any of it. You're not going to control me. Mom, you need help. You're an alcoholic. I love you, but I actually can't help you. Dad, And that's it. That's it. I'm done. I said, oh, so this is because of you, hanging out with you. I said, Carla, said, hold up. I didn't like your daughter too much when I first met her, but now seeing where she comes from, I understand. She actually turned out great compared to what she could have turned out as. And another note, your music is trash, so I don't understand what you're calling trash. Maybe go and open up your ears, because your music is trash. Trash. Anyway, somehow Derek goes and finds what's the girl's name? Alex, and kisses her. He embraces her, and she's like, "Oh, Derek." I'm like, "Oh God." But I guess they're on the mends. We see Simone downstairs drinking. She's gonna be going to church with Carlotta, because Simone's still having nightmares and flashbacks with her stepfather who was raping her, or at least molesting her. Well, Star goes and has a conversation with Alex, and Alex is just like, you know what? I'm working on new music. Is the music done yet? The music's done. Is it good? Of course it's good. Well, then let's hear it. It's like, but are you staying? Yeah, I'm staying. And this is where Star apologizes because, you know, of course Alex was over the fact that it's like, you tried to sleep with my father? He's like, no, I never tried to sleep with your dad. I thought about it, absolutely, because I'm a hoe. So I thought about it. That's how I've always gone away, being a hoe. But I know I need to do better. I never actually slept with your dad, but I did think about it because all that mattered was me getting a... This just sounds weird now that that just came out of my mouth. But, you know, they joke and they bond. While Simone is in church, she's getting the whole "thou shalt not judge," and so she feels comfortable enough to start singing. I'm like, okay, this song is cute. This song is cute. This sequence is cute. Everyone's just dancing, singing, including Alex and Star. And I do like how it was mashed together. But then we see Simone fall out. I'm like, oh Lord, the child's overdosing. The child is overdosing. In church! She's overdosing in church. Hey Daniels, I see what you're trying to do. You little messy. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Come back next week.